click on go live now. Exclamation, enter. Sir, yesterday we discussed basic forms, how to put. We didn't discuss radio buttons. We just started, right? One more time, I will give repeat radio buttons and radio buttons, checkboxes, and drop downs. We will discuss. Once we discuss these things, sir, we will do a nice form, and then we will understand how to validate that form. Okay, then our forms will be completed. Now, forms 2 title. Now in the body, forms 2. Sorry, zoom. Here some chairs are empty na. You can come na. Last people. Two last people can come here, right? ఓ అటు సరిగ్గా కనబడదు అక్కడ కనబడితే your wish no worries, your comfort. Now click on go live, sir. Sir, again I'm saying it, if anyone go live is still not working, ma, check it in your system settings. Okay, if it is still not working for you, go for preview. Live preview will be there. Okay, just it is just to see our things. Just don't stop your HTML journey just because go live is not working. Okay, yeah. Now let me come here, sir. Okay, here I can't do here. Now inside this, sir, did you remember how to put comments in HTML? Let me put one comment, sir. Here, radio buttons. Yesterday we discussed this thing, sir. Sir, radio buttons and checkboxes were kind of tricky when it comes to remaining things. Why? Because for remaining elements, first label will come, then input will come. But for radio buttons and checkboxes, first input will come and then label. Why, sir? Because obviously na radio button and then some text will come. Checkbox and text will come. Imagine something text come and later the checkbox come. It will not look good, right or not? So first only I will put some text. Okay. Now let me write it here. Input radio. If I write it, sir, here, it will work. It will only. Or I don't want any shortcut, sir. You can write it. Input type equals to radio. Clear, ma? Input type equals, boys, focus here. Input type equals to radio. Now here, let me give one label, sir. Usually, radio buttons will be used to check, any one option. Radio buttons will be given for selecting single value. When multiple values are there, any one only should be selected. In those scenarios, you will use radio button, sir. Like best example is gender, right or not? Now here, I will just write, please choose the correct gender. Now here, let me write here, male. Now here, how this for and this particular input will connected, sir? ID. What is mean by ID, sir? Each and input will have one unique, to uniquely identifying will give ID, sir. This ID and that for will be connected. Now let me write it, sir. ID. I can write anything, sir. Okay. But I will give something good. Okay. M. For also M. Name value, gender. Okay. Now name should be unique, sir. Name should be not unique. Name should be same. Why? Because, sir, listen, what is the problem here? If I give the same thing here, another one, break. No, usually radio buttons will not have any break, na? Side by side only they will come, right? Yeah. Now let me give one more thing, sir, here. Input radio, here F. female, and then here instead of gender, you can write whatever you want. Uh, Species, whatever. Now I just write two different names. Listen, everyone. I just write two different names. Now, if I go here and it's always good suggestion. Okay, let me run it and you can see it here. Sir, will it come or not? Yes. No, see, they will come actually. But point is, if you put it in a form tag or not, it will by default come. But always it's a suggestion to put it in form tag, sir. Okay. Now, form tag has so many uses. You will understand it in validations. Okay. Already, I think you know what is get post and all now yesterday. Yeah, those are the uses, sir. Inside the form, you can put something action, sir. So where whatever the file you put an action, it will go to that file, sir. Right or not? Right or not? Voice, whoever is not speaking, you not using their voice, please use it. Not now. When I ask. Okay. Huh? Font size increase చేయమంటున్నావా? Ah, good. Still you can't see? It's okay na. Hey, I just zoomed it completely, Ray. Now, anyway, now let me go here. Let me put one button also. Always it's good to put a button of type submit, sir. Submit. Boys, no discussion. Listen. See, if you practice it a small thing, sir, you will understand these things very easily. Now, if I click on this male, male is selected. If I click on this female, female is also selecting. Is it right? Why it is coming like this? Name, yes. According to the forms, what they will think, no, name means what you are sending to the backend. Okay. Now, if you give same name for 2 3 inputs, it will think that any one only I should send. Okay. So that is why name should be same. Now, if I give here also gender only, gender. Now go here, sir. Now see, clear ma? Any doubts? No. Now let me click on this. See, gender equals to on came. What does it mean by on and off? Why? Because you did not give name. Huh? You did not give any value. You did not give any value. Now here, see, value male. Here, value female. Female. Don't think about area once. See, any tag which comes by area is actually designed for, the ones who can't see. Okay. For the blind people, they designed the coding one also. That is area tags. You don't need to worry about these things. Now, anyway, male and female. Value also I gave, sir. What is this value is, how it will send to the backend. Now, let me refresh it, sir. Now, let me write here male. If I click on this, now gender equals to male. If I click on this female one, okay, let me refresh it. And then gender equals to, now it sends, okay, why it sends on? Because here I did not give anything. No, here I gave it in label. Instead of gave it in input, I gave it in label tag. Very bad. Now here I should give. Then it will work. Clear, ma? Any doubts? Is it clear how to put the radio button, sir? Main important thing, name should be same and then values should be given. Those values will be sent to the backend. Okay. Clear, ma? Yeah. Next one, sir. Next one. Control KC. Now, let me create checkboxes. Sir, what is the differences between these radio buttons and checkboxes are? Radio buttons and checkboxes both are used to select some values only, but radio boxes is used for any one value, right? For example, genders, male or female, any one only. That is radio button. For example, select the skills you have. If a down I gave HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you can select all also, multiple options, right or not? Or you can select one also, your wish. That is checkbox. Checkbox means by default multiple can be accessed, right or not? Are you clear till now? Now let me write it, sir. This also will come first input, input, type, checkbox, and then value. Now here I will write some value, sir. Only that batch is getting noise every time. Tomorrow onwards, I will make the whole batch sit front set. Focus here. Seriously, I'm saying it. Now, label. Now here, sir, inside the label, I'm giving HTML. And then I'm giving one name also, sir. Name will go to the backend. Now ID, which is HTML. Everything I'm giving same so that it will be easy for us to remember. HTML. Now same thing. CSS. CSS. ID also CSS. Inside the text also CSS. Let me change it. Then here JS. Now here also JS. I'm just keeping it same, sir. But you should understand what is for, what is ID, what is name and all. JS. Till now it's clear. Now go here, ma. Now see, can I select multiple? Obviously you can select. Why? Because I gave different names, not because I gave checkboxes. Now what if here I gave it something like same name. Now here HTML. HTML. Now here you will understand it something nice. JavaScript. Now see. Now understand. Sir, did I give same name or different names? Even though you gave same names, because it is a checkbox, it can allow you to go with multiple values. But is it possible in radio buttons? No. That is the main difference between radio buttons and checkboxes. Okay. Now, one more thing, sir. Sir, by default, I want them to have checked. By default, I want HTML to get checked. You can give a flag, sir, here. In the HTML, see, in the input, at the end, give flag called checked. Give a flag called checked. Automatically, it will be checked by default, sir. Sir, can I do the same thing with radio button? Yes. Radio button also same thing can be done. Radio button is not a radio. Radio button is also, you can say, checked only. Now see, inside the radio button, at the end, I just said by default male. If anyone wants, they can change it. Is it clear, ma? See, if I'm changing it, it will change. But if I clicking on CSS, is HTML disappearing? These are basic defaults, sir. Okay. But one problem is whenever I'm sending data to the backend, HTML and CSS will not send anything. Why? Because I did not send any value. I did not give any value. Let's give some value, sir. Go to here and write some value here. For HTML and CSS, these things. Yes. Give value HTML, and here I will write checked. And again, here also value CSS, value JS. Believe me, if you create one registration form and if you give all the values like value, ID, for label, name, okay, placeholder, then you will remember it for lifetime. Only one registration form. That's what I'm saying it. Not only that, sir, anything, whatever concepts I explain, every concept I will give you one project. Till end of the JavaScript or the end of the our class sessions, it will be like that only. If you really do the projects line by line, you will be master of the front end development. Okay. Now let me show one more time, sir, what is happening here. See. Now by default, these two are checked. Why? By default these two are checked, sir? Checked you put. By default, checked flag is there. That's why they are checked, sir. If I am clicking on submit, see, gender equals to male and HTML equals to HTML. It is adding in the URL, right? It is not going to anywhere because I did not give in form any action. If I give action, a main.java, it will go to the Java file and give you this. If you write action.php something, it will go to that PHP file. Clear, ma? Now. Now let's go here. I'm keeping some breaks here so that I can understand it more nicely. Break, paragraph, skills. Now, here for button also break. Now let's do, sir. Let's do drop down. What are they? Sir, if you understand drop down also, then no one can stop us to create the basic form. Okay. Now we'll do interactively. We will create the basic forms interactively. I will show you. We will do some free code camp or something. Now drop down. Let me start it here. Sir, drop downs will start. Drop down will have a new tag call. Sir, till now everything is input only, na? Only drop down is different, sir. Only drop down is different. What is that? Select, sir. What is that? Select. Select tag, sir. Inside the select tag, inside the select tag, you will have something called, inside the selected tag, sir, you will have something called option. What is that? How many options you gave, sir? In drop down, that many values will come. Clear, ma? Let me write it here. Now, uh, let me give it like state. Okay. By default, it will select your state. Now I'm giving it here. State AP. AP value is AP only. And TS, Telangana state, or Goa, Goa, huh? What? PL, KS. Yes, Bangalore. Bangalore is not a state, right? So you will go with KS only then. KS, Karnataka state. Majority of the people in future will work there only. No worries. Because Bangalore are so good actually in working environment. Most of the companies are there only. Even Hyderabad is good. Now, huh? MH, Maharashtra. I know that. I don't know that. MH it is called. Okay. That's good. Now, okay, sir. Five values are there, right? Now, for main select, you should give one name, sir. For main select, you will give one name. So, one name only for this all values. Why? Because any one only you will select, na? Right or not? Is it clear, ma? Now, let me give one value, sir, here. Like states. Okay. ID also you can give. Okay. Same thing, ID also you can give with label and all. But I won't give any ID and all. It will, by default, it will come here. See? Can you see this, ma? See, some people still didn't go with fee process and all. So just ask your admin and complete your process so that they will start the classroom soon. The moment they start the tomorrow, you will get the max classroom tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Once you get the classroom, whole notes will be shared. Okay. Yeah, because there will be some people who are not still sure to come or not. So for that, them they stopped it. Now anyway, go here, AP. Sir, by default, whatever the first value will be there, that only will come, sir. If you want, you can put a first dummy value also. Okay. Now here, click AP and I can select any one. See, right or not? So if someone asks you what is tag for drop down, select for each and every value option. For whole drop down, select, sir. Each and every value option. Any doubts, ma? Is it clear till now? Now, sir, there is one more thing called option group. So what if I want to go with option group? For example, let me write one select box. Select. And this time I'm going with vehicles. Okay. Now inside this select, sir, inside this select, I will write option. This time I'm going with Royal. Royal, and instead of writing that much big, this is good. Now, now this is one. Next one, sir. Now, second one. Now, next one. You can't guess it, Ray. Now, sir, here I am just mixing it up. I'm mixing it up with, cars and bikes. That is not a good one, right or not? When someone is selecting it, they can't exactly choose between them. So you should divide them in the form itself. That is option group. First, let me give more and more. There is a reason why I give like that. Okay. Now, option Chetak is a car. No, no. Now, any other vehicle, ma? Bicycle. Now, last but not least, bullock cart. This guy is good. Who is that bullock cart guy? Good. Bullock cart spelling is wrong, right? Anyway, you are not English teacher, na? Oh, bullock cart, whatever it is. Now, let's go, sir. Sir, if something is, not looking good, if you right click on it and if you format the document, my prettier will make it look nice. Okay. That is why we installed prettier, na? To make code look pretty. Now, good. Let's go, sir. Now here, everything got mixed up here. Somewhere I'm getting bullets, somewhere I'm getting cars, somewhere I'm getting different vehicles. Now I wanted to come with some groups. Now how to get the groups? Now go here, right? For options, go with something called opt group, sir. What is that? Opt group, which is like option group, sir. Opt group will go with options group. Now, what will come if you see? Can you see, ma? They come in a different way. Let me give some value. Opt group, value equals to bikes. Huh? Opt group. Just a minute. Did you remember MDN, sir? Did I ever tell MDN? Listen, ma. In case, if any time you want to see the exact example of any particular HTML or CSS or JavaScript, till your JavaScript journey over, always remember, don't go with whatever the websites you like it. For example, some people prefer W3 School, some people will prefer another websites. 99.99%, sir, all the websites will be outdated. For example, W3 School, all outdated matter will come. So to get this updated data, always go with something called MDN, sir. Mozilla Web Documents. Okay. MDN documents. This is actually official HTML, CSS, JS documents. Now, if I go here, MDN docs, inside the MDN docs, let me type opt group. Now, see, sir, label. You have to give label. So, that's it. Label equals to bikes. Now, what I will get, let me go here. If I write it here, see, bikes. They are separated now. Bikes, two things are separated. Now, same thing, using opt group, I can separate all the things. Cars also now, one more opt group. So inside the select, but opt groups cannot be selected. Opt group is like options group. They will just group some options. Okay. That is not combinedly one option. That is what you should remember. Opt group and label cars. Label cars. Sir, only one thing I am telling you, you don't need to remember still one point also. Don't try to remember the HTML. Okay. Understand the code. You all will get my code now, HTML. Now you all will have my GitHub. You can download my code daily. Just after the class, see my code. If you can still understand the code, that is enough, Ray. Now see someone's code. Maybe your friend or someone wrote the code. Understand it. See some website code. Understand it. If you can able to understand the code, that is enough. Because everything, if you want tags, VS Code will give you. You don't need to buttify the tags. Okay. Now go here in cars. Let me give some options. These two. Control X, Control V. Now, again, one more opt group. Opt group, I can say it's something called bullock cart. Now, this one I will give others. Others. Now, go on see ma what is happening here. See, it is so simple. If I click on this bullet, boys, last seat. If I click on this bullet, see, they are segregated. Can I select these bikes? No, no. I can select either bullet or Activa. Okay. And cars. See, I can't select the middle one. It is coming down. Any one car. So any one option I can select. What is the use? You can make the user see nicely. Whatever the data you are getting it, normally you are showing it static data. In real time, what will happen? Backend people will give you what to put on that document. Okay. Now in the form, whatever you will put it, sir, you should segregate it in the opt groups. Okay, just to look nice. Clear? Is it clear, ma? Now next one, sir. Sir, can I select multiple using the this one? Normally you can't select, sir. Drop downs, so sorry, radio buttons for single purpose. Okay, check boxes multi-purpose, but drop downs can be used for single, can be used for multiple also. Now, how do you make it multiple, sir? Now you can see only single, na? I can go here and I can write. Where is my drop down select here, na? Main select. Okay, I'm going into AP1. This AP1, see, sir. First one, I'm selecting it here. I'm writing it. Sorry, here multiple. Just give one flag called multiple. That's it, ma. Same like how you give checked. Same thing if you give multiple, then automatically you can select how many you want, sir. You have to press control and this. That's it. No, sir, I want to select only two. You can give size equals to 2. Is it clear, ma? That is anyway invalidations will come. Till now, any doubts? Is it clear till now, everyone? Now, let's make it this form some nice thing. Okay, some style, and then we'll leave. Now, sir, to make it nice style, you will have a good tag. So, whole form is inside this now. See? Now, keep one thing called field set. What is that? Field set. Field set is used to group the fields, sir. Field set is used to group the fields. Now, all you have to do is field set, right? Field set and all fields. Fields means all input types. I'm copying this whole, I'm cutting this whole form, including the button. Now, see, nothing is there. Form is there. Inside, field set is there. Right or not? Now, see, sir. Now, if I click on this here, I pasted. Now, if you come here, now whole thing border came. Can you see this, ma? Why that border came? Field set will do. Sir, if I want some heading for that, for table, did you put caption, na? Did you remember? Same thing for forms, you can put one thing called legend. What is that? Legend. Now, here in the field set, sir, I will put something called legend. Legend, my form. My form. So simple, sir. Can you see this? Where that my form came? You got it, ma? Sir, any doubts in the radio button, check boxes, and select options? No? Field set and legend, okay, na? Last tag, last input tag. Last input tag is text area, sir. Normally, address boxes and all, you will get some big box, na? Did you see that in forms? That is called text area, sir. What is that? Text area. Let me write it here, one text area, sir. Text area. That's it. If you give, now you don't need to give any value here, sir. Automatically, how many columns you want, how many rows you want, you can give. That much big data will come. See? And interesting thing is you can play with it also. Okay. And this one, sir, I don't want users to play with my website because it will it will make my layout wrong. You can stop it using JavaScript actually. You have to do that. Okay. But here you can play it however you want. Clear, ma? Any doubts? Now address. Usually, if you don't want to go with JavaScript, what the people will do, people will give input type equals to text only. They will make it that only big one with height. Okay. With something bigger height one, they will give. Now, this is basic HTML forms displaying, sir. Any doubts in displaying forms? Any doubts, sir? Now let me show you one forms which I did. Now let me bring one code. Now no, I think where did I put this code? Hmm. Let me take this. Now let me explain this so that you will understand it better. Copy. Sir, today in GitHub I will push this, sir. No worries. Okay. Now let me go here. Now, sir, everyone I'm saying it. Listen. Nowhere in your nowhere in your form tag there is no rule like name and value should be same. Okay. Name is something what you will send it to the backend. Value is what value it will have. That name, what value it will have. Okay. When it is going into the backend. Normally for my easy case, I'm giving both same. Okay. There is no rule like that. I'm giving name, value, ID, and all same. I'm giving it. But you can give however you like it, sir. Now, let me open it and another code. Some CSS is there. No, don't worry about CSS. I will just show you something now. Sir, everyone see this, sir. One form is there, na? Now let me enter some value. Now you guys tell me how did I did this? Forget about CSS. How that box came in the middle, background and all. That is simple only. Later you will understand CSS. But what you have to understand is first this one is a H1, right? Any doubts in it? No. Now what is this first name? Label tag. Now here last name, label. Very good. Inside I'm getting enter first name. Why? Placeholder. Very good. Let me give some value like first name Prasad and last name. I know my last name. Okay. Now email. Same thing, sir. You can give whatever the email you want. Now job role. Now what is this one, sir? Drop down. What tag you will use for drop downs? Select tags. What tag you will use? Now one more doubt, sir. After the last name, why email come in next line? Break. I used break only. Don't worry. Okay. Now click here and here 4R came. Now, sir, in first option, I gave one dummy option which is select a job role. That's why first thing select job role came. Clear, ma? Now, here, okay. Now, next one. Here, addresser. What is this? Text area, not legend. Text area. Legend is something on caption it will come on top. Right or not? Now, here you can give address. And that also they gave placeholder, enter address. Is it clear, ma? Now here, city name. It must be something text only, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm in Hyderabad. Now, pin code. Pin code is number, sir. Now, sir, what is this, sir? Date. Date already they gave one value for the date. Okay. Passing HTML for all checkboxes. Yes. Now, date, sir. Date by default, I gave some value and I can give whatever the value I want. Right? Now choose the something. Okay. File. And click apply now. Something. Applied. Any validations are there? No. I will make validations now. Now I will show you nice validations. We will put for this validations. Okay. Now go here, sir. Go to your code. Sir, see, Java application form is title, sir. Okay. Forget about CSS and all. Don't touch it. CSS anyway, I will discuss it. Okay. Now, inside this div. Now, sir, they put only this small one is something called span. Okay. You remembered span tag. Sir, anyway, we come here. Understand one more thing. There are two ways to select an element. One is class, one is ID. One is class, one is ID. Sir, what is class and ID are? Both are giving names only. Okay. For one every HTML, you will give one names for every HTML element. But what is the difference between class and ID are? Like class is like your name. Okay. For example, if my name is Prasad, in my class, if teacher wants to call Prasad, there may be another person who also stand up, right? So class name is like the normal name. Okay. If you select with that, there may be 2-3 people who are having the same class name. Or I may have another name also, right? One person may have 2-3 names also. That is what will happen, sir. One HTML element may have 2-3 class names. 2-3 elements may have one class name also. But roll number, if I take, if teacher calls by roll number, only I will stand up, right? Why? Because there won't be any other person with that roll number, and I won't have any other roll number than that. Are you clear, ma? Roll number is like the ID. Are you clear? But both are designed to call me only, na? Same thing. Both are designed to call that HTML elements only. Any doubts? No. Anyway, let's go here and let's go to input element. Now here, ID is there, name is there, placeholder is there. Now I will give you something nice now. Now, let me enter next one, sir. Sir, here you can give different flags, sir. For checkboxes, you give checked flag, na? Right or not? Same way, you can give a flag called required. What is that flag? Sir, what does it mean by required, sir? It required. You need to fill it. What if I don't fill it? Then it will not submit. See this? Now let me load the form. Now, sir, here, let me come here. Now here, whenever you give required, sir, it is better to give something called asterisk also. Okay, you have to give it. Now, I first name, where is this label? Inside the label, I will give some asterisk here. Now, see, sir. Okay, I only give explicitly. Now, if I did not give any value, sir, and I'm submitting the form, then it will say, please fill out this field. Why? Because I said it explicitly required. Right or not? Okay, I gave this. If I submit, will it ask for any other thing? Why? Because those are not required, sir. It will submit the form. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts? Whoever is sleeping it. Anyone sleeping? No worries, Ray. You know, usually how the corporate used to deal that sleepings? We used to have trainings actually. Do you guys, I don't know whether you knew this or not in your college days. Like in our college day, in our starting company training days, we used to have training, na? Immediately, just after the college, we came to training. So obviously, when those people are giving training, how they will give training from morning to evening. It's so sleepy. So we all used to sleep. It's like bunch of 40 people will be there. When suddenly one person sleep, what will happen? Remaining 39 people will clap. Immediately, we will also wake up. We will also clap each other. That's it. So they don't want to point it out any person. Okay, they don't want to say it like you are sleeping, woke up. No need. When everyone is clapping, we will also wake up and clap. That's it. Again, they will start the class. When the moment other person sleeps, we will also clap. If one person claps, everyone claps. Okay, don't do that now, but because you are so many. Huh. When class is over, I will tell you guys. Then you can clap for me. Okay. Now, now, now. Anyway, sir, just to lighten the mood. Now, sir, understand. Required is for to make that particular element required. Any doubts, ma? No. Now, number is there. Okay. Pin code number is there, na? Now, okay. Not only required. Let's discuss more and more here. I will say max length. Max length. Max maximum length. Maximum length. Length means how many characters you will give. Okay. For example, I will say 6. So my first name should not be more than 6 characters. Now if I give, what will happen, sir? It will say C. Now see, I will say if I give, I'm giving it trying to more. Now what will happen? Oh, it is just stopping it there only. Usually what will happen, when you submit it, it will tell you. Okay. Max length. Now actually, maybe because of the CSS, in CSS it is written. Okay. That's why it is stopping, I think. Now usually what will happen, here, max length is 6 only, it is allowing. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts? No, no. Now here, max length, you can give minimum length also. Okay. Minimum how much you have to give. Max length, min length, or this is very interesting one. Disabled. What is that? Disabled. Disabled required chhod do. Now go here. Now what happened? Can I enter anything? No, see, you can't enter anything because it was disabled. Did you did you see like this in any forms, ma? For example, if you go for government applications, they will ask you one question like, "Do you have any disabilities or something?" The moment you click on no, some files will be disabled, some inputs will be right or not, right? Yeah, those kind of things will be this. Okay. Now you can put disabled, sir, or you can write here read only. Read only. Like I will give some value here. Now see, sir, it is looking like normal. When I'm clicking on it, it is coming. But you can't edit it. You can't write anything. You can't write anything. Why? Because that is read only, sir. Only you can read it. You cannot edit it. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear? Arey, the reason I'm asking you to say it loudly is because I don't want you guys to fall asleep. Afternoon, it's a risky period. So obviously 99% their sleep will back us. Okay. So come out now. Next. Online people, they can aram se sleep and listen. Kuch nahi hota. Okay. You guys should sit and listen. That is different. Now, anyway. Now see, you can't edit it, sir. Now, everyone think about it. What is the use to give something like only read only? Last boys. Hello. Are you discussing something? Focus here, na? Now. Yes. Sir, some things are there. I want to show to the user. I want to show to the user this is what I'm doing it. Okay. but I don't give access to change it. Only for some people I will give access. For some people I don't give access. Okay. In that cases I will use read only. In that cases I will use read only. Now, what is disabled then? Disabled is different, sir. Disabled means those value will be there and it will be sent to the backend, but you cannot change it. You cannot even modify it. Why it is needed, you know? For example, I'm filling out the government application. In that government application, it will ask me a question, do you have disability? I said no. The moment I said no, I don't need to fill what disability I have column, right? It will be filled by default empty. But for the backend application, whatever it is sending data, data people they will also receive. I don't have disability. I don't have any disability option also. Both they should receive, right or not? You are filling one form, sir. You are filling, for example, Naresh ID form. Okay. You all are HTML, CSS, 2 p.m. batch. Everyone is same batch. So you don't need to select that batch. What I will do, I will put that batch as disabled, that option as disabled. Remaining all options you will fill. But when you submit it, that Naresh ID people will receive, okay, HTML2 batch and then data. So that they can segregate from remaining data. Na? Are you getting my point? Yeah. Now, okay, sir. Now, some text that is different. In the website, you will stop the website copy only. Once we started JavaScript, it will come. Okay. In JavaScript permissions, it will come. I will tell you. Now, go here, sir. Maximum length, minimum length, read only, write only. Oh, no, sorry. Read only, no write only. Now, max 6. Now, let me give max length, remove. Okay, I said read only, na. Now, let's go here. Now, sir, I clicked this. When I enter, see, is it working max? The reason, the reason max won't work is usually maximum length, minimum length is worked for strings, sir. Is work for strings. I think you understand the language of strings and numbers. Okay. You all know some simple programming language, na? String means some text, sir. Number means normal numbers. Max and min are used for numbers like this, like pin code. Like I will go to pin code, sir. I will go here. Go to pin code. Where is pin code? Address, city, pin code. See, it is a type number, sir. Now here I will give max 250. Oh, no, 2500. That's it. This is the maximum value. If I give here pin code 5 something, then it will say, see, value must be less than or equals to. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear, guys? So you can check the minimum value also. Now, if you see it, if you see 99% of the times in websites, when you go for password, it will check minimum 8 characters should be there. Min length 8 characters. You should enter minimum 8 letters. If you did not enter minimum 8 letters, then it will not take. Now here, for this Prasad also, if I give name also, if I give minimum length, so these are validations, sir. First interview question. If they want to ask you interview questions, HTML, they will ask you only one question in interview. For HTML is easy, so they won't ask you what is HTML full form and all. They will ask you something like, how do you validate forms in HTML without using JavaScript? You will put some flags, sir, like required, read only, max, min, like this. Clear, ma? Clear? Now, if I write it here, min length 8. Now, if I'm submitting this, why it is submitted? It should not. Are now see this ma. When I'm entering some value, it will say, "Arey, why it is showing auto suggestions, re? Worst thing. Now, arey, sir, if you give empty, it will not consider, sir. That is okay. Now, you should put required there. Now, see, please lengthen this text to 8 characters or more. You are currently using only 2 characters. Are you clear, ma? So your file can be validated. If you give all required, sir, all should be submitted. Then only your form will get submitted. Until that, your form will not go to the backend. Any doubts in this, sir? Is it clear till now? Yeah. Let me discuss more and more, sir. Now, you can even give something like, if I go here, where is email? Now, this is most important point, sir. Everyone, focus here, ma. Boys, focus here. Some small tricky part. Now, I don't know how many of you from CSE, but there is one concept in CSE called regular expressions. Anyone heard? You are from CSE? You, huh? Basic computer science. What is that, Ray? Basic computer science. New branch in engineering? No, people will be like that only. Recently, when someone asked, when I asked one guy, what engineering you did? He said it like normal engineering. I was like, what? Hurry, which branch you are? He don't know the branches also. Maybe he didn't tell, whatever it is. Now, Masi, there is one concept called regular expression, sir. Regular expressions are like, it's like the patterns. Okay. How you will do, always regular expressions will be with open slash. Regular expressions will be always from open slash to close slash. And it is like a new language, sir, to define whether it is meeting that particular pattern or not. To define some new pattern, we will use these regular expressions. Now, for example, 0 to 9. X is of pattern. Now, understand, ma, boys, in computer, in your basic computers, if I say X is of pattern slash 0 to 9, if I say like that statement, basically what I'm saying it is X value will be between 0 to 9, not just between the 0 to 10. Any value, you can take it 0 10 times, 9 10 times, only these values. 0 to 9 values, you can use any number of times. You should not use A, you should not use B, you should not use dot or any other letter. Only these things only you should use. Okay? Now, if I say A to Z, small a to small z you can use, and 0 to 9 numbers you can use. It's like what you can use, what you can't use, they will tell you. Okay? Understand, ma? Everyone clear? Now, if I go here, pattern, let me show it to you here. Where is this? Yeah. For first name, I'm giving one pattern, sir. Slash here A to Z. Okay? Uh, caps. Caps means include. Okay? Now, let me go here, sir. If I write Now see, everyone, boys, last one, focus here. I gave values greater than, length is greater than 8 only. Then why I get error? Capitals. What I said it should include only 0, small a to small z. Okay. If I give the name like this, Prasad Raj 88, will it work? No, it will not work. Okay, because it is not taking the numbers. Now, whenever you are going with email, sir, email will tell you now it has to be correct format or not. It will check with pattern only. Are you clear, ma? Now, let me give you more interesting now. In the pattern, I will say it like A to Z, which is of only 3. In brackets, 3 means only 3 characters, which are any characters from A to Z. Okay? Now, here I will say Raj. It is valid. Huh? It should be valid, right? It is not valid. Not valid is working, not valid only. Why valid is not working? Huh? Minimum length? No. Minimum length I gave, na? I remove it. No, it should check the format, na? Ray, instead of shouting, give me the answer, Ray. Okay? So that I will also be knowledgeable. Thinking. No need to strain your brain. Okay? Uppercase. I used uppercase. अरे नहीं. Where is this pattern, right? Open this patterns here. I will directly show you here. Now, see. Now, what wow, Ray? Now, see, ma, see here. Okay, this one is taking the front slash. Usually it will be backslash. Now, okay, without slash, it is taking it. These guys are taking without slash. Let me take it. Usually, regular expressions will have slash. Okay, will it work? Who is that playing with that? It is submitting. Okay. Now, try to understand regular expressions, ma, and try to, because based on regular expression, if you give exact format for email, regular expression, no need to learn everything. All what you will learn, no, hello boys, listen, what you will learn is only regular expression, how much length how to put for email, only for email, learn the regular expression. Remaining all you can manage with normally. For example, phone number you can give with something like 0 to 9, same thing with the 10 values. So it will take exactly 10 digits. Okay, ma? Clear? Or there is another option. You can say it like size. For phone numbers, you can put something called size also. So there is no phone number only here, but same pin code also, same way. You can put it something like here, size. How much size you want. Okay. 10 if you give 10 letter. Clear, ma? Any doubts in the validation, sir? Any doubts in the validations? Now let's start doing it, sir. Let's do, everyone. Now, raise your hand. How many of you started doing it? The free code camp, which I tell you. Did I tell the free code camp here? Did you guys started it, sir? Array, there is one guy who is just blaming the other guy only. Did you see it anytime? One more time, sir. Now, today we will do some. Now, Sir, this is one. See, it's not like those guys paid me. Okay, this is very free platform and it is very interactive. School kids can do that. So I want you to do it now. Everyone, note down the website name: freecodecamp.org. Huh? Mind mind cluster. Whatever you are speaking, something air is there, na? It's between us. I think frequency is not matching. Increase the sound. Mind, you will speak it later. No worries. We both will discuss. Now, okay, listen, ma. Listen, there may be websites which are good, better than this, but my only suggestion is this one will give you very simple, too minimal. Okay, and it will give you like a task. Now, let me start it, sir, one by one. Now, let's do it here. First thing, responsive web design. And here, learn HTML by designing this. Let me do directly forms here. Learn HTML forms by building the registration form. Okay, let's do it, sir. Which one you want? Why to start? Okay, they are too simple, sir. They are asking add head tag, add body tag. I know that head tag, body tag. So simple. Let me go here. 35. Now, sir, see, they already built this much. Now, see, sir, if you go from 1 to 35, slowly they will make you build this. They will tell you step by step. They will only tell you. See, in this step, what they are telling, listen this. What they are telling, next the select element with its option elements. That means inside one select, they are putting another select. Nested select. Okay. Next the select element with its optional element within a label element and with the text. How did you hear about us? The text should come before the select element. Very good. Let's do it, then. Huh? What is Vavre? Chup. Now. Now, where I should do? Just the select element with its option elements. The label. Huh. Now, see here one label is there. Now, maybe that label only they are asking it. Take one label. Label. Oh, here there is no shortcuts, na? You have to type it everything, ma. Label, open label, close label, and you have to give this text per label. And the text also, this select also, they are asking it to put it inside. Now let me go down. Sorry, you should give the label element, the text. How did you hear about us? That only I gave, na? Full stop I gave. See, guys, how much easy it is, right or not? Sir, if you spend it one day, you can fill the whole things. Okay, 65 or 66 will be there. If you fill it all, then you will get the whole thing. Okay. Now, next challenges. Now, the drop down options are currently empty. Obviously, because I did not give any drop down options, sir. They are empty. Okay. Now, what are the options they want? They want to add the following to each of the subsequent option. First one, select one, then free code up news. This only those things you want. You can put it now. Clear? You don't need to go to your VS Code and all do. You can only do it here. Every time when you click on yes, automatically it will show whether it is passed or not. If the passed, you will go to next level, sir. Clear, ma? If you create an account, you can even track your things, how much you completed. See, now I completed this one correctly. I can see that. If you completed this all, you can do that. Not only HTML, sir. For people who ever practicing other programming languages also, you will get it here. This is HTML and CSS one. If you go back, you can have Python, data science, and all the things are there. Everything they will teach you by tasks. So every day fill some tasks. One day only you can fill it whole. Any doubts till now? Is it clear, everyone? HTML all elements clear? Ah. Then we will discuss more and more important elements and code tomorrow. Okay? Yes, sir. Saturday class is there, sir. You have to come, sir. Huh? Tomorrow Friday, na? Tomorrow Friday only, Ray. Salar. Ah. Go and sleep there only. No. See, whatever it is there, class is there. Okay? Boys, especially boys, some hardcore fans, I'm saying it. Ah, very good. Great for you. Only one thing, ma. Be a fan of something which makes you living. Okay? I'm saying it very bluntly. Okay? You know the which industry gives you more money in the times of world? World Hollywood is highest grossing industry, right? There won't be any fans for Tom Cruise, hardcore fans. There won't be any banners for Tom Cruise. No, America, you will have, they will use the banners also for advertisement. No fan will build it. But we here only will build the 150 feet and will go do and whatever the milk and all. Okay. Hey, it is scary, Ray. Sometimes, okay, you guys feel it great for them and you do whatever you like it. But understand it. Okay. There will be a limit to craziness. Don't go beyond them. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Any, Are, you can leave, Ray. No worries. हाँ, हो गया now. Any more doubts you can tell me, ma, else you can leave. No worries. Thank you. Oh, you still remember? Good, good. ఏం టైప్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏతో స్టార్ట్ అయ్యే వర్డ్స్ అన్ని దీనిలో వస్తాయి ఆటో కంప్లీట్ ఆటో కంప్లీట్ క్రియేట్ అయింది ఆటో కంప్లీట్ విల్ నాట్ కమ్ ఇన్ HTML will be do it in JavaScript. Getting this support for the password is communication is removed. After entering username and password, you entered username and password. Can you provide it now? Can you open up your system? Now you can do. I didn't try. Tomorrow, bring it to me. I will just see. ఏం వర్కౌట్ అవుట్లా లైవ్ సర్వర్ కానీ 5501 పడుతుంది 4 కానీ 5501 పడుతుంది